Hi friends, welcome back. In our last session we have seen about present perfect tense. Today we will see about present perfect continuous tense. In this present perfect continuous tense, the main verb should be in the ing form, that is present participle. For example, eating, reading, writing, playing, etc. Since it is a continuous tense, main verb should be always in ing form only. Auxiliary verb. The auxiliary verb we use is have been, has been. If the sentence starts with the subject I, we, you, they, or plural noun, the helping verb should be have been. If the sentence starts with subject he, she, it, or a singular noun, the auxiliary verb should be has been. The formula for present perfect continuous is subject plus helping verb plus main verb, that is present participle or ing form. As usual, the conjugation of the verb is right. By using right, we see all three types of sentences in present perfect continuous tense. Positive sentences. I have been writing. We have been writing. You have been writing. He has been writing. She has been writing. It has been writing. They have been writing. Negative sentences. I have not been writing. We have not been writing. You have not been writing. He has not been writing. She has not been writing. It has not been writing. They have not been. In interrogative sentences, as usual, the helping verb comes first before the subject. It will be like this. Have I been writing? Have we been writing? Have you been writing? Has he been writing? Has she been writing? Has it been writing? Have they been writing? This is how to say in three types of sentences a present perfect continuous tense. We take one more example, that is reading. I have been reading. We have been reading. You have been reading. He has been reading. She has been reading. It has been reading. And they have been reading. The same in negative sentences. I have not been reading. We have not been reading. You have not been reading. He has not been reading. She has not been reading. It has not been reading. And they have not been reading. The same in interrogative. In interrogative sentences, it will be like this. Have I been reading? Have we been reading? Have you been reading? Has he been reading? Has she been reading? Has it been reading? And have they been reading? This is how to write a present perfect continuous tense. Now we will see where to use the present perfect continuous tense. This present perfect continuous tense is used to express an action that started in the past and continued to present or recently stopped. It is used to state an ongoing action that has started at a point in the past. A time reference is also used in the sentence to show that when the action started in the past or how long the action continued. Now we will see some examples. He has been using his car for last 3 years. It is a positive sentence. They have not been studying books since Monday. It is a negative sentence. Has she been working as a teacher for last 5 years? It's an interrogative sentence. But here we must note that time reference has been taken. The specific words since and for are used in sentence to show the time of action. Since is used if the exact time of starting of action is known or if we intend to reflect it in a sentence. For example, since Monday or since 6 a.m. etc. The word for is used for the amount of time of action that is continued. Example, for 2 hours, for 5 months, for 3 weeks, for 2 years, etc. Here we should note that point of time and amount of time. For point of time, we need to use since. For amount of time, we need to use for. For example, for since. She has been living in New York since 2005. 2005 is the point of time. That is why we have used a preposition since. Amount of time. Here we need to use for. Example, they have been watching the movie for 3 hours. 3 hours is amount of time. That is why we have used the preposition. This we have to remember when we use present perfect continuous tense with time reference. Next context. This tense is also used for the actions that are finished but we are interested in the end result. For example, it has been raining and the streets are still wet. Someone has been eating my chips. Half of them have gone. Action is completed, but we are interested in the result. In such cases also, present perfect continuous tense can be used. This is about a present perfect continuous tense, how to write and where to use. With this, all 4 forms of present tense are over. In our next session, we are going to start past tenses, and the first tense we are going to learn is simple past tense. Have a good time. All the best to be the best. Thank you.